Hey guys, and welcome back to the channel. So you really have to be a salty, sinful, shameless kind of person to do these kind of things, and we're going to be getting onto it shortly, but I want everybody to understand here is the impact that Terra rebels have had on this blockchain and continue to have on this blockchain. And there's all sorts of different discrepancies going on. I've got a video that I'm preparing to drop, and a lot of people are probably not going to agree with it, but honestly, when you dive deeper into things, you see the signs that the influence is coming back and it's weeding its way in the shape of a Trojan horse. And we've been through this process before of seeing different people, for example, Jacob Gadakin, who has sworn to kill this blockchain, whatever the cost, however long it takes. Not my word, his. Now, like I said, right, this is a very sick thing to try to attempt to do. And honestly, what this is specifically somebody, okay, who is very buddy with Hexagon, being Terra Rebels. And what this person's actually trying to do is say to TFL, hey, look, Classic are attacking you. You should shut down Station to punish them. And this plays into their ball court perfectly, because this, in essence, is going out, setting a fire so they can come in and put the fire out, being Hexagon. Because if this person does get TFL to shut down Station, which they won't, I know they won't, because honest to God, they've got so much crap up their chute at the moment, it would be probably the most stupidest thing they could do at this point in time, and it would turn the majority of people who they have remained supporting them on them. So like I said, right, this isn't something that I'm worried about happening, but what I want to do here is shine a light on this person's sick and twisted mind. And this is a person, right, who was a moderator. Okay, he was a moderator for Terra Rebels on the Discord, and this guy would kick anybody who didn't agree with him. He would bully people, he would pick on people, and these sort of people, they get hungry for power, and when they get given a little bit of it, all they do is abuse it. So like I said, this person trying to get TFL directly, like this isn't something they're insinuating or they're popping a tweet out about. They're directly going into the TFL group and saying, look, they're attacking you, they don't like you, consider shutting down Legacy Station. And the specific reason why they want to see this done is so Hexagon can then come in and say, hey, look, you know, this is why you should have kept paying us, because TFL have shut this down, and oh, it's all your fault, when realistically, it wouldn't be our fault. This would be down to a very specific group of people. And you guessed it, right? This person who is called JL is actually rebranded Rex, who was a moderator for Terra Rebels. And now, calling himself JL, he's involved with Edward Kim's project, Entropy. And I think this is all really interesting because, once again, right, this is someone who hates the blockchain, doesn't do anything for it, is interwoven into this completely external third-party project, which in essence was designed to plague this chain and siphon off its liquid user base, so to speak. Now, with all of this being said, right, is this a professional way that someone who Edward Kim has involved with his own projects is trying to get sections of our own blockchain shut down to benefit themselves so they can set a fire and then allow Hexagon to come in and put that fire out? Long pause for dramatic effect there, because honestly, this person must think we're stupid at this point. They must think we're stupid. They must think that we've got no balls. You know, we're not going to come out. We're not going to call this out. Well, guess what, buddy? We're calling it out. We're calling you out. This is disgusting. It's sinful. It's shameful. And it's utterly disgusting to see someone doing this. Because at the end of all of this, right? At the end of all of this, okay, if Luna themselves are under attack and they're getting a bit of grief from the Classic department, well, guess what? They deserve it, because guess what? They're responsible for the crash. Guess what? They're the ones who won't hand us the repository for the mobile station. They're the ones who won't hand us all of the legacy assets that we're owed. Okay, so who is it here who's wrong? Because it definitely isn't us, right? So if they're getting a little bit of grief, I'm sorry, but they're going to continue to get it. I'm going to continue to report on all of the different things that are going on in the court cases and why people are getting life sentences in jail for faking transactions on this actual blockchain before the crash. So ultimately, right, if they're getting a little bit of grief, so what? So what? This blockchain has been through absolute hell and back 4 times over at this point. And once again, what have we got? What have we got? We've got the same exact people, right, who have done nothing for this blockchain, have provided nothing for this blockchain, who continue to plague it, who continue to throw people under the bus with all of the other people that consistently throw each other under the bus. I myself being thrown under the bus by Diamond Hands, having my own ideas utilized, having everything that I had spoken to these people about used as their own ideas and pushed me out. You know, I'm sick of this stuff. I'm sick of it, and it all needs to get called out at this point. And the community themselves, right? This person, this is disgusting. I don't know how you all feel about this, but honestly, this is just a sick and twisted way to try and set a fire in order to get Hexagon to come in and put it back out, to get them a paycheck. And there's so many weird things going on in this blockchain. Specifically, like I said, I've got this video dropping, and maybe some of you agree with me, maybe a lot of you won't, but honestly, a lot of the times when I see this stuff happening and I call it out, it turns out to be true, doesn't it? Very interesting. And like I said, information, money, diving into different things lead us to different conclusions, so to speak. And the conclusion I've come to in this video that I'm going to be dropping later today is a pretty strong conclusion, but ultimately it's happening. There's a Trojan horse being played into this blockchain, and everybody's fighting once again to gain control of it. Nobody, wants to come and they want to develop things. You've seen any of these people develop a dynamic commission system or an auto compounding system or work for God knows how long for free. No, all of these type of people have already ripped the blockchain off. They've already scammed $150,000 and they've got Roombas going around their bedrooms, sweeping up all of the trash they're throwing off onto the floor. I mean, how stupid do these people think we are at this point? How stupid do these people think we are at this point? So for me, personally, I'm not going to stand for this, and I'll keep covering this sort of stuff, and I'll keep showing the community exactly what these people are doing and the intentions to try and get different parts of our own blockchain shut down. It's disgusting and it's pathetic and it's really low. It's really low, and it just shows, right? Just because these people are unhappy, they've ruined everything they've got, their block entropy chain's going nowhere, Edward Kim isn't doing anything, and suddenly, the only thing that they're able to do is attack the chain that has ruined them and they never got anything from, or they've never managed to build anything. So it's just jealousy at this point. It's just total jealousy of everybody else on this blockchain, everything that we've got, to the point of where they're going to TFL and acting like, you guys are really hard done by, and they're picking on you. Oh, grow up. I get racist attacks every day. I get attacked from people by Luna. I get attacked by Luna validators. I'm consistently attacked. Just grow up. Folks, let me know what you think in the comment section. Other than that, stay safe, stay humble, stay aware. And as always, I'll catch you in the next one.